What's up, guys? So this video is for people like me who may end up just taking on too much on their plate and then just burning themselves out. And this is going to be geared towards fixing it. And it can be applied to many avenues of life, from just eating a healthy diet to going to the gym, or just meeting people and taking on new things you've never done before, like going to social events. So here's just another example. You see it every semester. For the first 2 weeks, if you go during peak hours like 6 p.m. at college, the gym will be just packed with people. You can't get on a single machine because it's being used by someone. It's so crowded and you can't get anything done. But then you'll notice, if you consistently keep going to the gym, after the first 2 weeks, it's pretty much empty. Where did all these people go? Well, they pretty much overcommitted, or they said, oh, I'm going to the gym and I'm going to turn a fresh leaf. And surprisingly, most of them end up falling back into their same patterns of life and failing to create a habit. And they've forgotten to go to the gym, or they've chosen not to go after the first 2 weeks. And I feel a lot of this has to do with just committing too much. Now, this may not be a case. A lot of them may have not even committed that much the first 2 weeks, and they were just super lazy and underachieving individuals. But for me, at least, what happens a lot, and this isn't just for going to the gym, it's for a lot of areas, I overcommit. I say, oh, I want to spend 2 hours every other day at the gym. And that's too much of a jump from not even going at all. And this overcommitment just burns you out really quickly because it's such an energy drain and you're not used to it. And then after 2 weeks, you burn out. And it's the same for so many other areas, like just eating food. I mean, it's the same thing for a lot of things. I would say, oh, I want to eat super healthy every single day. And then I go from my standard diet, which is oftentimes unhealthy just because of the campus food in college, and I go to something like a salad every day, and it's too much, and then you sort of, burn out, and then you sort of binge eat some sort of really unhealthy food, and then you lose all your progress. It's the same sort of thing. And then for social life, I would say it's something like committing to too many clubs when you didn't even go to a single club before. All of a sudden, you go to the club website or you go to the club fair, and then you see 5 to 10 clubs that you enjoy or you're interested in. And from going to no clubs at all, you're like, oh, I want to do all of these. And you put too much on your plate. And then the day of, when you're supposed to go to all these club events, you look at all these events and you realize your whole night is booked because of all the things you put on your plate. And it's too much for you, so you don't even end up going to a single one because just the thought of it is too intimidating and it just looks like too much work. So how do you fix this? Well, this is just one solution. It may not work for you, and I'm still in the stages of testing it out, but I feel like it's worked so far in certain ways. And that's simply just not to put so much on your plate. And it seems easy enough, but a lot of people fail to do it. I oftentimes just, when I decide to do something, I just get over eager, and I usually have my appetite is too large, and I end up just going crazy. So for the gym, I used to, have outrageous expectations just to sort of like say, oh yeah, look what I did. And then I would do it, but then I'd be so burnt out after doing it that it'd be very hard to do it again or even go to the gym again. So this has been working, and it's not just for the gym, it's for everything. I would just say, I'm just going to show up. I'm just going to attempt to make a difference. And if I just show up, and if I just, do it for 2 minutes, and in the case of eating, it'd just be like, if I could at least eat partially healthy for today, that would be good enough. And then usually, by the time I actually show up, I'm already there and stuff, and that's the biggest step. So usually I'm able to stay. And for me, I have to sort of place a restriction, and sometimes I have to promise myself beforehand not to stay too long. Now, this isn't a huge deal for most people, because a lot of people they have the opposite sort of reaction, which is that they like to leave really quickly. And that's not it for me. But if it is for you, then you don't have to place this restriction. But I usually say something like, don't stay too long or you're going to burn yourself out. So I used to, go crazy and spend like 2 hours at the gym, and it'd be too much. So, at least starting off, I would place something like a 20 to 30 minute restriction just for today, just so I don't burn out in the long run. I would just say, I just want you to show up, and I don't want you to work over 30 minutes today. At the same time, you can work as much as you want in between 0 and 30 minutes. And usually by the time I actually show up, I usually have the motivation to do something more. And the biggest hump for me is just actually deciding to dress up and go there. Same thing for social events, like, Filipino Cultural Association. It's actually a really cool club, despite me not being Filipino. And the last thing would probably be bring a friend sometimes. That can definitely help you along. It can help you in a lot of ways. It can motivate you to actually go, and it can help you, in my case, not stay too long. It's a good sort of restriction. My friends, I remember one friend, we went to badminton club, and he helped me not stay too long. I went to the event, and had he not gone with me, I feel like I would have stayed the whole 3 hours, and it would have ruined my sort of academics for that night, and in terms of studying and stuff. So he helped me just sort of, stay focused and say, okay, we should probably leave now. And that helped tremendously. So that's all I have to say. And yeah, I feel like a lot of this stuff I do is kind of nerdy and dorky, but I mean, it's pretty cool in certain ways. And yeah, I'm definitely starting to branch out as well, and I'm going to the gym more, and yeah, working out, exercising, and we'll see where this leads me. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe.